Yes, good evening, superstars. I am excited to be your MC today in our training. Welcome everyone to this wonderful and powerful meeting that we are going to have tonight. And my name is Pierrose Karaoke. So excited that I got to know about this opportunity 12 years ago. And together with my husband, we are the founders of the Superstars International team. This is a great team, and welcome everyone to our team tonight. We are going to have a great session, and I'm so excited because when we were doing the invite, we said that it's very important that you attend training. Without training, there is no shortcut. You cannot grow without training. So all of us, we must train. We must get the time to be able to train. So tonight we want to train, and I'm so excited that tonight we have great leaders who are going to guide us through the training. So without much ado, I am going to invite our upcoming directors for the month of June, Mr. and Mrs. Muga. So Muga, if you can hear me, kindly unmute yourself.
Yes. Good evening.
Good evening. Put your video on.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, but I cannot see you. Put your video on. Yes.
Now
yes.
you can see me.
Yes.
Yes. Good evening, everyone. My name is Wicklife Muga. I'm the one who will be taking you through this business training. First and foremost, I'll invite my wife to greet you all, so that we can continue.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Okay, my name is Pamela Muga, married to Wicklife Muga. And in this business, we are doing it full time with my husband. And I'm happy to connect you, all of you today for the training of today. Be welcome and feel free.
Yes, that is had been said. So today we will not talk much because it's not our day. I joined this opportunity first and foremost because of I was looking for money. So immediately joining this business, I've decided I want to make money so that I can develop myself. As you can know, people from the lake are really eager to enjoy lifestyle, but lifestyle you can't enjoy without money. So I've decided I've met with our upline director, our president team member, Josephat Karaoke, through Facebook. And from there, we are organized on how we can meet, so that he explained to me about the business. So from there, I've decided to join the business so that I can change my life. What the main reason why I joined the business is to earn more money, because I am a mechanical engineer by profession. But as you can see, at the moment, there is no job, there is no any other source of income how you can earn more money. So I've decided to do this business full time since from January. So today I'll not talk much, but I'll take you through the business training on about how you can do the prospecting, how you can do the selling of the products. So first and foremost, we will talk about the list of names which you should have so that you can know whom you are doing business with. For example, if you find you met somebody or you are trying to prospect somebody, he or she must be over 18 years. And also you must know his or her why you want to join the business. As you can see, is my screen moving?
You are on who, why, what.
Who, why, what?
Yeah, it's moving.
Can you see it now?
Yeah, it's moving.
Yeah. So we are going to talk about physical needs on how you if you want to prospect about for example, you have met somebody through on your matter or on your way somewhere you are going on through social media, you can know what they want by if you share with them the new life solutions on what they want on their wise. And also, as you can see, physical needs, you can check for their financial need. If some people, they do need money, you cannot express to someone who need money about the health. So you must know his or her wise. And also you have to remember your story. As you can tell them, they have to know you in details. Who are you and what do you want from them, on how you can, or they can join your business. And also you must have the list of the names, people you wish to build business with. Like for example, on every person you have, you must know, is this a good person who need we can build business with together. The greatest good of doing another person is not just to share your riches, but to reveal to the person on his or her own needs. About the list, you should also have the families, relatives, friends, and everybody that you know, whom are close friends, whom you know you can build business with. Not everybody, because sometimes you do have families who are not interested. Even if you tell them about the business, they can tell you that that business is a scam. So you have to look very careful whom you want to do business with. People in your phone book, you have to check your phone book. For you must put the list of their names in your, you take some in a copy or in a paper, but not true, because sometimes if you check on the phone book, you might end up not knowing them all. But if you write down, you can go step by step. And also make sure you add more people every day. For example, you can plan for yourself. You want to add more people, more like about 20 people in a day, 30 people in a day, so that your business can grow. That's a good formula of developing a name list. Name list, first and foremost, what is name list? Name list means that N means for numbers, A you add daily, M your memory, try to remember people you are with in school or workplace, for those whom you know a long time ago. Also, you must know everyone. Don't prejudge anybody. And you can see sometimes you are working, you are prejudging that this person may not have money to join the business. Even as per nowadays, those who have money are not well dressed up, but those who have money are really, those who don't have money, they are really dressed up very well. So don't prejudge anybody you come across your life, or you come across while walking. Just have a talk with them so that you can know if he may be a good person to build business with. So you learn to listen to their needs. Don't hurry up. You go there, you start prospecting, you tell them about how to make money. Some you tell them about their health. But even though sometimes you can be explaining to them about money, but they need help. So you have to learn to listen from them. Also, you have to initiate. Be the one starting things such as greeting. Don't wait for them to greet you. If you are in a matatu, you just go and greet them. How are you, my madam? How do you do? How was your day? You know, you start the conversation so that your conversation can flow together with them. But with not a Ashton, you talk politely. You know, you be presentable. Also, you talk to a lot of people every day. Don't be like as if you have a problem with the mouth. You have to learn how to talk, not to throw words like conductors. No? So we have the power of questions. The power of question once, you have to gain the information from the one whom you are prospecting to. You have to determine their needs, or you have to know them in details. What do they want in their life? What do they need for them to join the business? What about their family, you know, so that you can understand them better. It also you must have a conversation, a strong conversation about their life, you know, and you have to create more friends. You have to call the causes of action, your reaction on them, on their opinion. So you must ask them more of the questions about the business, and also you be keen on learning on how you must be ready for their questions, not you just talk to them harshly. the power of questions also starts like this. If I could show you how, will you be interested in hearing? You know, you tell them, if I show you how you can do the business, will you be interested in hearing? If the answer is yes, ask for 15 minutes of their time, you know. Don't take more than 15 minutes. Because if you said 15 minutes, be specific within that 15 minutes. Don't take even 1 hour, don't take even 1 hour or 30 minutes. If it is 15, take 15 minutes of their time. If the answer is no, then offer the product with the power questions. If I could show you a product that will give you more energy and better health, will you be interested in hearing? Yes. Please ask for their referrals, you know. For even if you have already talked with them, you ask them for the referrals, anybody who they may know who may need to join the business or who may need to earn additional income, you know. And scripts for prospecting. Number one, prospecting and inviting script for the superstars. This is we as the superstars team. We have a prospecting, how you can prospect or through social media, more so in social media. You can tell them, I'm a part of a dynamic organization called Superstars Team, whose focus is to help people to change their lives. We help also people build their business where they can earn additional income, have opportunity to travel and enjoy lifestyle, you know. Will you be interested in hearing more about the Superstars team? Because I would like to take about only 15 minutes. If it is 20, let it be 20. Your time to share with them so that you can share with them more. What your sponsor do, 1 or 2 presentation. Watch what your sponsor do. Follow let your sponsor be your footsteps, you know. By the time you are watching what they are doing, you become familiar. You familiarize yourself with the presentation filter. Practice it several times. Sometimes you can practice you go through your mirror, you practice as if you are presenting to other people, you know, so that you can be familiar with this, with the training, or now you can prospect, or now you can develop. You have to develop your identification, the story of your introduction to new life, and practice it daily so that you cannot get confused in the middle of presentation. Call your guests the day before, give them direction, encourage them to bring spouses and friends, and make other arrangements for their children so that they can know more about the business. Reschedule the cancellations. If the presentation is your prospect or is your prospect's home, ask for direction so that you may not take more time looking for the direction. For the introduction, give your guest your identification. Tell them little about you. Don't explain so much so that you also say the product, you also say your personal product testimony. If you are not sick, you have migraine headache, you can share your testimony about the products. You also share the opportunity on how you can on how they can also make additional income for those who need the money. You have to share also your success stories. You have to come and present to them about the importance of the profitability. What is you explain to them about the healthy wellness triangle and unhealthy wellness triangle. As you can know, nowadays people do take more of burgers, they take more of chips, sausages. So you tell them the effect of taking the sausages and the effect of not doing the exercises. Like as you can see our wellness triangle here. First and foremost, nowadays you see more people are taking more sugars and fats. Also, you can see they take more proteins. They do not take the fruits because they say the fruits are for those who are sick in the hospitals. They don't took the unrefined grains like soya, wheat, like beans, you know. So you find if the physical activity they do minimal. Some do not even do the exercise. As you can see, our company has come with a wellness triangle, which which comes to fix the triangle healthy, like profitality, you know. So also you have to know the model 3 months to direct how you can build your network to within 3 months to become a director. For example, if you can see our step 1 there, you become a manager, or now you can step up to manager and earn up to 1,000. The profitality, if you register, the profitality only will give you 36 points, and you buy some of the products for your own use so that you can get 250 PVs to qualify to be a manager. As you can see, step 2 there, you step up to senior manager. You earn between 2,500 to 25,000. You build your network. Now you start sharing the opportunity. Even, for example, if you share the opportunity with 4 people, each and every person do a PV of 250, you get 1,250 points. You qualify to be a senior manager. For the step 3, you be a director. For you to be a director, if you already build the 1,250 points together with your team, you bring up other people who still, the business is still growing. You are building your network so that you can get you be a director. So as you can see there, you get 6,250 points. You have already qualified as a director, you know, and there are some of the incentives which you earn for being a director. Like you are being taken to a 5-star hotel, you enjoy lifestyle, you know, you travel the world. Those are the additional staff products. Like for example, for you to step to get to be a manager, we have the products which you can buy, which can take you direct to a manager. Then ask for a decision. If your guest answer you with a question or an objective, answer it and ask again for their decision or about the business. If a prospect want to think it over, try to find out what they are thinking over. It may be an objection you can resolve. You know, sometimes you can resolve some of the objection immediately while still in that you are meeting. If they still want more time, you encourage them to try some products which can help their lives, like for example, TNN, which will help them to feed their cells, you know, so that they can even feel better about the product. They know that the products work, you know, as that one's our core value. If a prospect says no, accept it graciously and thank them for their time. Don't be asked to them that you are just throwing words on them. Why have you taken my mom of my time? You know, you accept any, by the time you are prospecting to them, you accept any result. Don't expect positive only. You must expect also even the negative ones, you know. But if they have said that no, you can ask them for the referrals. Now, and if they say yes, you complete the membership, or you just sign or you fill the form, application form, and you process for them their key. Then you help them complete a product order form, you know, so that they can move on with the business. Help them make their order with New Life, or now they can do it through phone or through bank deposit, through pay bills, you know. Ask them to start thinking about their goals and list of names, how they can get the name list. Then you do the follow-up within 48 hours. You assist the distributor to start inviting people to the meetings, to the next presentation, to the virtual meetings like the one we are in now, for the physical meetings which we do have at 680 for those who are in Nairobi. You also help them to develop the name list. After joining, you don't leave them like that, because by following up, you help them to also develop their name list, so that you can also help them to follow up for their prospect. You also help them also to sponsor at least 3 people every day. Also, you help them on how they can make profits. You have to craft your ID or personal testimony. It's a story. It's a story of success. By the time you are prospecting to someone, he or she will know that this is the right place to be, or these are the products which is the best for me to use, so that I can get healthier. So effective stories should be told. You should be told only effective stories within 2 minutes. Under 2 minutes, your background, you didn't like what you didn't like, so that you have decided to join the business. The solution, how you come up with how the company has helped you to come out of your problems, like health problem or money problem, like business. Also, your future, you must have a vision, for you must have the brighter future. So you must have that's the reason why sometimes you find all people are in the business, but it depends what you are chasing. If you are being chased by a lion, you will not run like somebody who's being chased by a hen. So you have to know your goals. What do you want in life, and at what period of time you need to move on with the business. You must also conduct the room meetings, participate in meetings, introduce guests to speakers and leaders, dress for business. You must be presentable. By the time you want to do the business, you must be presentable. You must dress smartly, even if you have a top or a dress of 100 bob, but you must be unique. You must be the figure someone might admire, so that they can be interested about the business. Always sit from front. Don't sit at the back, at the corner, as if you are warming the benches. You talk, you turn off your cell phones. No food or drinks in the meeting room. You must be organized. Keep procedures you're practicing. Fill in application forms, filling in order forms, doing orders online. There is a way you can do the orders online. The importance of attending meetings and events. First and foremost, you have to train. Opportunity meetings, team functions like superstar teams. Like the other day, we had a convention at Amphitheater KICC. Make sure you attend those meetings, so that you can know what you need and what you want, how you can build your business. Also, you must have the personal development, overcome rejections, how you can overcome the rejections, as you can see. Yes, personal developments, importance of attending meetings, or attending the meetings are the best, is the best for you for the development. Or now you can do the prospecting, so that even you can also, even if you come out of the meeting, you have the positive mind, not the negative mind, because sometimes by the time you are doing the prospecting outside, you find more people, we have the naysayers who end up discouraging you. So you have to know what you want about the business. But even if you start a business, you must know what do you want, the reason why you join the business. Sometimes you might prospect to somebody who told you once a time I was in that business, the business didn't work for me, So it's upon you to know what do you want in your life, and your goals and your dream achievements, and the problem why you join the business. And with this business, I can tell you, you can go very far if you be persistent and consistency. Thank you very much, our PT, for that wonderful time. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Muga. Well done. Congratulations. You can stop sharing. You can, yeah, very good. That's amazing. We appreciate you. I can see so many people are sending you congratulatory messages, and you've done an amazing job, and you are going places. The reason why Muga did a very simple presentation, it's because they are practicing with Pamela. They are literally practicing what they have been training us today. Think of trainings, you'll never miss them in trainings. And so they have come from the extreme where they knew nothing and they could not talk. Actually, I was very eager to hear whether they would talk. And, you know, that is what we call personal development. By the way, if you want to achieve a lot in this business, release yourself into trainings. Man, if you don't train, you know, sometimes it's good that we tell each other the truth. If you don't train, you are escorting the rest. You are not going, you are escorting the rest. Just train very hard. Train as if you are training for a 4 years degree, you know, program, and your business will be easy. For your information, our business is the simplest, is the easiest. But if you don't train it, it becomes the most complicated. Very small challenges will weigh you down, but we have a big asset here called training. And that's why we are very consistent in training. And by the way, never be tempted to imagine that you have known enough. At times, we have what we call cycle training. We train you what we trained you last month. And by the way, I've been trained like that for 12 years, and I'm always very optimistic and eager to train. So if you stop training, then what happens is that motivation goes away. You start feeling like you're in your own world, not moving with other people. There is no synergy, and the business becomes difficult to pursue. So I don't want to overemphasize on the issue of training, but always remember this: if you're not training, you are not going, you are escorting those who are going. Do you want to build your business up to president team member? Then you must train very hard. If it's up to Ruby director, you must not train as hard as that who is going to president. By the way, if you only want to become a manager, you can train only one day and you stop. Now, that is as serious as that. So without much ado, I want to take it from where Muga has left it. And my first point before we go to the recognition is, in our business, mindset is what will dictate whether you will succeed in this business or you will quit. Mindset. Mindset. At the beginning, no one has the best mindset for business. We all have to allow ourselves to be transformed. I think that's where the Bible talks of renewal of the mind, because you need to erase a lot of stuff and you learn new stuff. For example, you see, when you come to the business and you have not done this kind of a business, if you are coming from an employment sector, you are likely to be quite dependent. You are used to depending on you know, directives from your boss. But here, you are your own boss. No one is going to tell you what to do. By the way, we only mentor, we only advise, recommend what you can do to succeed. But no one will ever come pushing you to do it. So you see now, moving from that dependent mind to independent mind, where you do things not because you've been asked to do, but because you must do them from your heart. That is what we call change in your mindset, or mindset shift. And it's not a one-time thing, it's a process. At the beginning, you will be feeling like this is too much. They are saying that I need to talk to people. I don't know how to talk to people. But through the process of being trained and practicing the things we train you, you move from that extreme of feeling like you are not able to becoming an expert. Always use this analogy. A medical doctor who is able to operate a patient just before they got into the university, they knew nothing. They knew nothing, totally nothing about, you know, operating people. But once they have been trained, it becomes very easy for them. Think of a pilot. I mean, before you train as a pilot, you will wonder, how can this big thing, you know, fly in the air? But when you train, you'll be doing it as the easiest thing. Think of a simple analogy, cycling, you know, riding a bicycle. I know here we have many people who don't know how to ride a bicycle, maybe including my neighbor where I'm seated. And you know, it's the hardest thing before you learn how to do it. My friend, you fall down so many times, but when you learn how to do it, you don't even think about it. So, ladies and gentlemen, are we committed to building the biggest business, the largest business, multimillionaire business? If the answer is yes, please just release yourself to change of mindset. Always embrace, and Muga has mentioned it, embrace a very positive mind. Attitude. Attitude is everything. How you perceive the business, how you perceive things. If you look at this business as you know, tiring, as something that you don't want to tell people about, guess what? No one will follow you. You know, there are some people who are ashamed of the good gospel, okay, or of the business. But when you know that this is the industry that is creating the biggest number of millionaires, my friend, you'll be so proud of it. When people ask you what you do, you proudly tell them that I'm a part of a dynamic organization called Superstars Team, where we help people to start their own independent businesses so that they can earn additional income, travel the world, and enjoy lifestyle. You see, I mean, and it flows like that. And the second thing I want to mention is excitement. You know, so I've moved from mindset. Now let's come to excitement. How excited are you when you are building the business? This is not like an employment. You know, in employment, you must not be excited. Sometimes you go where you don't like going. You do what you don't like doing. Because if you don't do, you'll be fired. But this is a very exciting business. I remember when we started with the PROs, that night we never slept. 3 a.m., the following morning, we were still awake. We were yet to sleep, 3 a.m. because we were so excited. Yani nilisikia nywele imesimama na sikuwa nayo, wacha saa hii unaona niko nayo. That time nilisikia nywele imesimama. I was so excited. I couldn't sleep. Why? I saw an opportunity that is going to give me the dream machine I wanted, you know, give me the best life ever possible. You know, the beauty of being excited is that when some people try to discourage you, your excitement helps you to keep moving. They told us that it doesn't work, but we were so excited we couldn't hear that. Actually, when they told us that it doesn't work, we never heard the word doesn't. We thought they told us it works. So we really worked it out. Others laughed at us. We thought they were celebrating us. You know? Others told us that their grandmothers were in the business and never succeeded. But we knew we are not like the grandmother. So when you are so excited, there is nothing that can stop you. And what should make you very excited is not even the little money you are making today. It is the future that lies ahead of you. Now, that's a good one. All of us, Pieros and Josephat, you as a new distributor in the team, our future is untouched for all of us. I mean, my tomorrow is untouched just like yours. So we should all be very excited about the future. By the way, let me ask you, who is flying with us to Turkey, Istanbul, next year? Please chat down there. If you're flying with us to Turkey, Istanbul, please type there flying. You don't have to type very many ones. You can say, I am flying. Just that, or flying, 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 flying. Now, that alone, I can see Lynette was #1, so she will be in the first one to get into the plane. That alone should excite you so much that there's nothing that will stop you. You know, when you're that excited, we will not even tell you to talk to people. You know, sometimes we keep reminding you, prospect as many people as possible, talk to as many people as possible. Tomorrow we have a meeting at 6-8 Hotel, 1 p.m. Bring friends. My friend, if you are so excited that you are flying to Istanbul, Turkey, you talk to people. When we tell you to talk to 10, you'll be talking to 30. And I remember when they told us that we will be flying to Cape Town when we just joined. We talked to so many people, and what were we telling them? Hey, I'm so excited. I will be flying to Cape Town in this and that month. And we didn't even know what the requirements were. And they all wanted to fly with us. So what did they do? They joined. And they told other people that they are flying to Cape Town. So other people joined. People joined so much so that we can fly together. Well, they didn't make it that time because they joined late, but I made it. But you know what? The next time we were flying to, was it Zambia? And more people made it. Now my screen is full of flying. May God hear that prayer. Amen. Yes, in Jesus' name, may God hear that prayer. But then remember this, there is some gap between desire and achievement. Desire and achievement. What do you think is in between? W-O-R-K. Between desire and achievement. Work. Let's work, guys. Let's go for it. We have confessed we are flying together to Turkey. But let us not be seen walking. Let's be seen flying in terms of work. Right now, there are people who are sponsoring like crazy, and I want to go straight to the recognition. You see, there are people who are sponsoring like crazy. These are the people leading us to Turkey. There are people who are doing very high personal PVs because they want to go to Turkey. For your information, let me put it in black and white. For you to go to Turkey, you must first become a director. If you don't become a director, replace Turkey with a small hotel in your place. If you want to go to Turkey, first become a director. So who is committing that in the next 1, 2, 3 months, they must be directors? Because if you don't become a director, then we are just talking. And then once you become a director, help one person, one to become a director like you. So you become a Sapphire director. Only Sapphire directors are going to Turkey. And you guess what? We had a very heavy discussion with the PROs here, and we were writing a very long list of people who will be Sapphire directors and will be flying together to Turkey. And you are one of them, unless you rule out yourself. Let's go to recognition. And if you are not recognized today, make sure next week you are recognized for either sponsoring or for doing very high personal PVs. Now, there we go. We do the recognition for the month of June. We are on date 21st. We still have very many days to go. And always appreciate those who are sponsoring. They are getting vitamin C for every one person you sponsor. You sponsor 5, you get 5, and so on and so forth. Vitamin C is a very good product. Please get as many and you sell. Use one, sell the others, and get the money. One vitamin C is almost 3,000 Kenya shillings. If you step up to manager, you get another one. Step up to senior manager like that, like that. So let's see those people who have already sponsored one and help me to recognize them. Sarah Kamunyu, congratulations. Then we have Mother Njanja, well done. Medina Chepkoril, Philippine Chepkoske, Father Lucas Juma, Haron and Damaris Masharia, Agnes Waudo, Lipsi Chemngetich, well done. Esther Langat, Aaron Kemeto, Florence Okech, Sylvia Bibo, Charity Sabira, Stella Chebret, Lois Kulgo, Mary Kuchio. All those people have sponsored one. I challenge everyone who is not in this list to get to this list by end of the month. And for these champions who have already sponsored one, please multiply it by 3 or more. Let's see people who have sponsored 2, already gotten their vitamin C's. Rebecca Lasoy, well done. Margaret Gashie, well done. We are so proud of you. Caroline Chelule, Lynette Obenga, those 4 have sponsored 2 each. Multiply that by 3 by end of the month. And you know what? Sponsoring 6, getting 6 vitamin C's is better than getting 2. And the more you sponsor, the faster you go to Turkey. Let's now look at those people who have sponsored 3. Wow, already 3 by now. Pieros and Josephat, Zedi Bore. Congratulations, Zedi. You are doing an amazing job, no doubt. She joined this month, and you can see the speed at which she's moving. Already a senior manager, meaning that she's now working for director, and nothing can stop you from becoming one. Now let's see, someone has sponsored 5 already by date 21st. My goodness, that means by end of the month you're talking of 15. And this is none other than Helen Kemeto, all the way in Kericho, moving at a very terrific speed. I don't want to talk much about her performance right now, but just a hint, she's already at executive manager level as early as now. So Helen, even if you don't do anything else, and don't follow those ones, you are already being invited for a free lifestyle in September, as I'll be showing in the slides later. But then if she's already at 2,000 points plus by today, then it means by end of the month, she could be at 10,000 points. Why not? And never limit yourself, by the way. The more points, the more money. I know this month she can make too much money, even 100,000 Kenyan shillings if she has the appetite. So she joined last month, so she's becoming a director in only 2 months, actually 1.5 months. And this is the way to go. By the way, success loves speed. Everyone in this call, listen to those words. Success loves speed. Don't walk if you can fly, you know? And this is a reminder. When you sponsor 3, you get an LDC from your applying director. And anytime you've done that and you've not gotten, please remind your applying director. Directors are also human beings. They can easily forget, though we try as much as possible not to forget, but never feel like you are bothering when you remind your applying director of something you have qualified. So that is not from the company, but from your applying director. If the 3 people you sponsored have done 100 personal points that the same month of joining, and you have 1,000 points with your team, you are called a QSM, and you've qualified for QSM incentive of 2 bottles of aloe vera plus pins and some branded gifts. So let's go for it. Now let's quickly do personal PVs recognition, and then we'll be making an announcement after that. And we start with number 10, Hesbon Nyagoa, 330 personal. Personal points are the points you get when you buy products in your name. And this is very good. Congratulations, Hesbon. Catherine Motuko, 392. Well done. Mother Jaja, 446. Stella Cheburet, 453. Anne Massetti, 500. Helen Chelangat, 508. Zedi Bore, 536. Congratulations. Anne Bor, 542 personal points. And number 2 is none other than John Gevdui, 576 personal points. And Josephat and Pieros, 1,062 personal points. I mean, it's possible. I can see Muga saying, Josephat and Pieros, we are going to beat you come Tuesday next week. It's all right. You think we'll stop at 1062? We'll have doubled it, but you are welcome to try. Now, congratulations to everyone who has been recognized. And I want to take just a few seconds to reason with you on this last slide here. If there is something that is extremely sweet in our business, more than money, more than anything else, is enjoying lifestyle free of charge. Enjoying lifestyle free of charge. Now, in Superstars team, we believe in giving our members the best lifestyle. And we are throwing this lifestyle event to each one of you. Every single person in this call, you must enjoy with us this lifestyle event. You can see Susan Joseph is listening very carefully. In the month of September, the very first few weeks, we'll set the date, we'll tell you the date. We are going to have a whole day lifestyle. Early in the morning, you start with a welcoming breakfast. Then at 10, we have another breakfast. Then we enjoy lunch, buffet lunch. You know, the whole day will be eating. And you are not going to pay a single coin. We only want you to do one of these things in the month of June, July, August. The first one is for directors. Directors know what it means to do 2 out of 3. But let me mention about number 2. Anyone who becomes an executive manager, like Helen Kimeto has already done within her 2nd month. You become an executive manager or you become a director, we invite you for free to that lifestyle event. Now, for those who are already existing senior managers and existing executive managers, you need to qualify at your title. So if you are a senior manager, you need to do 1,000 points with your team. If you are an existing executive manager already, you must do 2,000 points with your team. But in addition to that, in the 3 months, in those 3 months, June, July, August combined, not just one of them, the total 3 months, you must have 5 sponsored personally. Simple. So you can sponsor 3 in this month, next month 1, the other month 1. Those are 5. But if you sponsor 4, then you have lost the whole incentive. The best practice and my advice is this as we close. Don't wait to sponsor people the next 2 months. Please try to sponsor the 5 this month. Assume there is no July. I'm giving you a very important tip there. Assume there is no July to become an executive manager. Assume there is no July to become a director. Assume there is no July to sponsor the 5. And you clear that job this month of June. Now, next month, God will open doors for you to do more than what you did in June. So I've emphasized enough on that slide because I don't want to imagine any one of us in this call missing that lifestyle event.